For? Even if it was there all along.
What are you doing here? Oh
Hey.
my gosh, you weren't supposed to be here until tomorrow.
I know. My grandfather got sick of watching me text you, so he had the plane bring me home early.
Oh, remind me to send him a gift.
Well, I should go. I left the driver downstairs waiting with the bags so I could surprise you, but tomorrow though, right?
Yes, our first official date. I've been thinking, and I really think that we should try to take this slow.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
And when time slows and suddenly every moment counts, all you want is for this time to last forever.
Hey. What? I'm not that late.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I was just hoping you were Vanessa.
Oh, you invited Vanessa here too?
No, not exactly, but I mean, she does spend a lot of time here.
I take it that means you still haven't talked to her?
Or gotten a text or seen her. It's my fault. I move too fast, you know. I read like 5 self-help blogs about how to turn friends into lovers. Yes, they use that word. I was a little down at my mom's place.
Well, hey, man, I'm sorry, you know?
You know, they say that you should take things more slowly with a friend than you do with someone you just met. I'll send you the link. You might want to read it before you start this thing with Serenate.
Oh, looks like my advice went the way of the clock.
What are you talking about?
The clock? An ugly wooden shoe that tried to make a statement then disappeared? Just like your resolve to take things slow with Nate.
I'm just gonna go with it, you know? Whatever happens, happens.
All right, well, knowing Serena, what'll probably happen is she'll get swept up in the romance of things. She's not going to want to talk about any of that stuff, ever, really.
Nah, look, it's cool. I've known Serena since I was a little kid, and we've already, you know, years ago.
I know, trust me.
Now that I'm with Chuck, I can see that Nate and I were only perfect on paper. But you and Nate can finally be more than just an affair to remember.
Which is why we didn't want to wait for it to start.
And why you don't want to scare him off.
Listen, the point is, I've dated Serena for over a year, and if you want to be able to make things work, you're going to have to be able to come up for air, which is really not her favorite thing to do.
You are the one thing Nate has always wanted and can never have. It's like a diet. After years of starvation, you can't just let him gorge on Sundays. He'll panic and decide he hates ice cream.
Except I'm not ice cream, and Nate and I don't need to play games.
Everyone needs to play games. Look, you've already failed to come out of the gate with any restraint or control. Now all you can do is introduce some competition. Make him work for it.
Claire, that's the worst advice I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. Just wait till he starts passing on dessert.
Hey.
Hey, I was just about to call you.
Well, now you don't have to. Or we don't have to talk at all.
Look, I was just thinking that maybe it might make sense if I go to that dinner tomorrow night alone.
Well, I don't understand. Did I do something wrong?
No, not at all. I just, you know, we said we didn't want to rush into things.
Yeah, but that was before we saw each other.
I know, but I'm just trying to stick to the plan here.
Okay, so the plan went from having sex on Eleanor Waldorf's floor to not seeing each other?
Just because we lost track for a minute there doesn't mean we should just forget about it. I mean, we already saw each other today. We can wait a couple more days, right?
You're right, Nate. The last thing I would want to do is rush into something.
Serena, come on.